In this video we are going to use Sketchup for web to create some technical drawings. So you can go to the website, just search for Sketchup for web on Google, and you can just access here and say start modeling, and it's gonna bring you into this page right here, and this is where we can basically start modeling, or you can take a tour. So let's do start modeling, and this is the interface right here. So there is some updates on some tools. As you can see, this is something that is constantly in development. But let's check the tools that we need to design something in 2D, to create technical drawings or computer-aided design drawings. So in the left part here we have this toolbar, and well, the first three, they are not going to be useful in this case. So the first one we need to design is the pen. So we can create a straight line like that, and let's assume that we want to create like an apartment. So we just continue to draw these lines around, and if you try to snap a little bit, if you try to design, you're gonna be guided into perpendicular or other snaps that can be useful. Okay, so you can also select a line like that, it becomes blue, right click and copy this, and then right click again and you can paste it. Okay, so just wait for a few seconds. Well, I wanted the other way there, but it gave me the other point, so let's try something different. So I will orbit around, Alt and scroll wheel to orbit, and I will try to, well, just make sure that you are on the correct color of the axis there, which is the epsilon axis, and if you just stick a little bit on that end point, it's going to give you like a projection line, so you can then close your design. Now when you close, it's going to become gray, but because this is going to be treated like a surface and not just simple lines. So each time you're going to close one of these, it's going to behave like that. So if you need to do like a door or something like that, you shouldn't probably complete all the part. So I can take this one here now and I can extrude it. And so let's also try to offset. So if I click here with the offset, I can basically create a second line. This is used in architecture to represent walls. So if I do like that, you can see now the empty part is inside, and then we have this, well, no, it's not empty, but I can select both the, let's say, the wall and the middle part there. And you can both work in 2D or 3D, depends on your needs. But, well, let's try to do something else. If you delete one line here, that you're gonna lose the surface. So I want to show you another. Well, you have also the freehand, which is the other tool. So one is standard straight line, and then this one here, it creates curves if you want to do something a little bit more different. And here you have the different types of arcs, and this is kind of starting from the middle there and then proceeding. You can also snap to the midpoints of things. So for example, if I change the, well, let's make this one. Okay, you can see here, but be careful always where you're drawing, because if you go in the Z axis, you're gonna go below. So make sure that you are drawing in the correct dimension. Okay, so I can create something like that, and I also can use, well, the standard line to figure out where the middle point is. So if you click here and then click here, and then we can get the arc again, but this time we're gonna draw it from the middle point. So always orbit with by pushing the scroll wheel so you can view the work in a better position, and then we can do something like that. Okay, and this is another way to design an arc. And then we have another one right here. So you can see there are many different ways to create something. Basically, this is another one, and just go there and experiment, because all the tools, they are pretty simple to use. And also we have rectangles there, and we have other shapes. This is another one here. I'm just drawing around just to show you, but then you can proceed because these are really simple elements. And well, this is the polygon and the text, so you can create text. Alright, let's place it just like that, and this is already 3D text right there. And maybe I want to rotate that, so if you go here to move, and you can select rotate, and again orbit in the most easy face, and then you can do something like that. Okay, and what else we can see here? Well, we have the offset already. We already saw that. Now you can, from here, you can extrude. So here I can create, for example, the wall. Now it depends what you want to do with technical drawings. If you want to create 3D, or if you want to just stay here and work with this. So you can continue to work just in 2D. For example, you can start to draw the openings like doors or windows by using all the snap. It's pretty easy. Okay, now that could be a window. Now you can add a lot of details, depends on how many details you want to add in the 2D, depends on you. And also you can use inputs. So for example, we kind of draw this like without any measures, but if you want, you can type measures. So we have this tape measure here that we can use. So we can tape, for example, from here to here, and you're gonna get the results right there, and this is in units. And let me try to do another offset here. Okay, so if I want to know what measure is there, I'll also use this dimension. So if I want to know what that is, there it is. And also I can create more dimensions from here. Okay, let's say I want this one here. And again, be careful where you're gonna put your dimension, because they can go up instead of in the correct axis. So be careful on the dashed line. It's gonna tell you where you are actually creating that. And well, I can annotate anything here. Okay, let me do the last one. Well, you figure out how you can do that. And now I have this measure. So if I want, I can click there. Let's try to type here like 14 instead of 15 without enter. So you can see I can change this. If I want, I can manipulate. And if I click on that line, I can try to move it. So I will go here to move, and I can move it a little bit here, so I can see also the measures that are changing. Be careful on moving objects. And again, let's move this one here. Okay, you have some additional tools here that you can test, and but these are the most important about drawings. You can also use this kind of pointer text. It's giving me the area, I think, here, and this is telling me the direction. So this is content sensitive, so it depends on when I put it. It's gonna give me other information. And well, I can now, if I want, extrude again. So if I go here to the extrusion, now I can extrude these walls. And be careful there, because you can see I'm also extruding the dimension, but this is then the 3D part. But you can see here, when you divide with lines, you can also create openings, not only in 2D representation, but also in 3D, which if you want to extrude more things in one single click, you can use the select here and hold the shift key to select everything you want to extrude. Be careful on extruding. Oh, this is not right here, but well, that's okay. You just need to close precisely the lines, otherwise it's not gonna see that surface. But let's extrude just this middle part. And so extrude. Oops, no, it bring me back again. Now let's say I want this to be extruded. Yeah, you can always check the dimension. Okay, let's do that. You can also draw vertical dimensions. So if you go here, can go from here to here, and there it is. And well, once you have this extruded, you can see you can snap to create all the walls on the same extrusion. And once you're finished, you can then cut this using another tool, which is this one here, the section plane. So if I bring in a section plane, let's say in this position here, well, I cannot see anything because this is on the 0 position on that Z. So I need to move this with the move tool a little bit up. There you go. So I'm gonna get a section of my project. So this is gonna be it for this video. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to support us, you can join, and you can check also other videos here. If you're interested, you can see videos in the playlist, or in the videos you can check the latest videos about other software. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.